Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Cedric making another video. Like always, foreclosures. um, and and in this video, I will add some insight for people that's just starting out, looking at vacant houses, trying to find um, the owners. Um, these will be some basic tips. You will have to try them in your environment to see how they work. When going out, well, let's just say you have to get basic knowledge and understanding first. A lot of people, we go to Google, even on social medias, and we see people posting checks from posting checks for very little work. Well, when it's done right, it's actually great. A lot of times it is not. They call it wholesaling, but it's not wholesaling. Not at all. It is actually a contract assignment. They find a seller, or they locate a seller or a homeowner, same thing. And what they do, they talk to them and ask them would they like to sell their home. Now, you can't sell their home for them unless you are licensed. You cannot enter into an agreement to sell someone's home because you're violating the law. You're breaking the law. That's actually fraud and inducement. You can't do that. But what you can do is purchase the home and then turn around and sell it. But the pictures of checks on social media and all that, everyone sees that and everyone wants to get involved in that. If you do get involved in that, please do not say that you're buying with cash and you know that you have no intention on closing on that property. You would be better off explaining to the seller to allow you to introduce them to an option. That way, you are totally transparent with them. They know what's going on, and everyone else. You have to do that because you don't want to be caught up or be placed in a bad situation just because of money. Don't do that. I guess we can start with foreclosures. I know statistically speaking, the average homeowner stays in their house 4 to 6 years. That means that there's a high turnover rate. That's why we see so many houses vacant, abandoned. Auction.com has tons of houses that they're selling every day. Those crooks. Either way, if you're going to do pre-foreclosures, you want to, I hate to say it like this, but I'm going to say it. Sellers can care less what you are about. What they need is a solution to their problem. And it's your job to provide that if this is what you are going to do. You have to educate them, not to say that they are not educated. You have to help educate them in what you are doing. That means you need to educate yourself and know what you're talking about. Now back to foreclosures. Depending on the state that you are in, foreclosures are done one of two ways. They have judicial foreclosures, such as Louisiana, non-judicial foreclosures such as Texas. Texas also includes, because they are a title theory state, they include a power of sale in the mortgage, which is the lien, or not notice the default, in the deed of trust. They have a power of sale in it, where, as compared to Louisiana, for example, you have to go through the court system. With a power of sale in the lien, a lawyer can do that. That's not beneficial to you. I know, and once I had mentioned about loans, and I was wrong, and I did correct that on social media. The absolute best loan that you can get is an interest-only loan. What that does is, for example, I hope I get this right. Say you have a loan for $100,000, and with a interest-only loan, what that does is that payment can only reflect that sum of $100,000. So you have a fixed payment every month. The balance doesn't go down, but the amount of money that you are not spending keeps you liquid, keeps you with money, just in case something happens, lost a job or anything like that. You have those liquid funds. And that's what it's all about. You having, and interest on the loans are good for consumers that get bonuses once a year. You get your bonus, you can pay that on your mortgage. I hate to even say that. And that'll bring your mortgage balance down. Because remember, with interest-only loans, your payment is based off of what you are owed. It's not a fully amortized loan. Let's see. There's so much I want to talk about. If you're going to provide value to a homeowner that's in pre-foreclosure, what you actually have to do is provide value. By you providing value, they will see the benefit of working with you. And they will advertise that. That's the best form of advertisement, actually, by providing value to someone, solving their real estate problem. Because when they are in that mind frame, that's all they care about, solving their problem. And one of the biggest hangups that people mess up is that they talk and they keep talking. They have to say what they want to say and shut up. And let the homeowner or the seller tell you what's going on. You have to be a better listener than a talker. By listening, you can come up with the right solution. Because remember, you are paid for the solution that you will provide for them. Why would they give you the time of the day if you can't provide a solution? You need to be able to listen carefully and very well. Sometimes all people want is someone to hear them. And that's one of the things. No matter what they have been through, and you never know what that is, listen. I hate to keep saying that, but that's what we have to do. That's what I do. Listen. See what's going on. It's the only way you can provide a solution. And help educate them. That's what I always recommend to people. Now, if you find a property and the property is vacant, You can't find no relatives. The sellers or the homeowners passed away. One of the ways to find heirs is I do obituaries, I do tax assessors, I do different things, but that's one of the ways. And if you're gonna assign a contract, remember total transparency. That cannot be the only tool in your toolbox. And when I say tool in your toolbox, that can't be the only way you know how to purchase properties. I mean, purchasing, closing on it, and all that. Because when you limit yourself like that, you cannot provide a solution. That's why education is a must, not only for me, but for you also. I'm gonna quit. I guess this is a good stopping point. If you are just getting started out, or you are trying to sell your home, no matter what, if it's a home that you have inherited, if you are in pre-foreclosure, if you are a landlord and you are tired of fixing toilets, I don't fix toilets, but what I will do is purchase the property from you. Give me a call. I'm going to put it in the chat section. It's either there or it'll be down there at the bottom. My number and email address. Give me a call. I will talk to you and listen, definitely, of course. You have a wonderful day. And once again, my name is Cedric. Take care.